My name is Alanna Wiesman. I'm a clinician scientist at Mount Sinai Hospital in Toronto and the University of Toronto. So that means I see patients in the clinic as an endocrinologist, and I spend a significant amount of my time doing research as well. My research has been focused on improving the care and health outcomes for people living with type 1 diabetes. So the technology we're focusing on are insulin pumps. These have been around for a while, but it's one method of delivering insulin that can be easier and more flexible for people living with diabetes, and it can make the management of the condition easier. And we're fortunate in Ontario that the government covers the cost of the majority of the cost for insulin pumps for people with type 1 diabetes because it is a very expensive technology. We don't actually know, no one has really yet evaluated how having a funding program like the province of Ontario provides, how that actually impacts the use of insulin pumps. We know in other areas and in other populations, specifically in children, that there's inequity in the use of insulin pumps. So, for example, people with lower levels of education or lower income levels seem to be less likely to use and therefore benefit from this technology. And so, this award will allow me to evaluate in Ontario, where we have this universal funding program, whether there remains inequity, which we suspect there may be. And then in the future, I would hope to use these results to then hopefully improve the program and reduce these inequities in the use of diabetes technologies. I think it's so important, especially in the last decade or so. We've seen the availability of funding for research has declined, and especially for new or early researchers like myself, getting some of these early awards to get your research started and to demonstrate some success is so critically important. And so having sources of funding like this can really be of huge importance to early researchers like myself. I'm hoping that, by having this award, conducting this project, and obtaining the results from this project, that will then give me more success in applying for future awards and larger awards as I move forward in my career. So I think having awards like this that are specifically for early career researchers are so important.